What's up, guys? So before we get to the review, man, just want to give a quick shout out to my boy EdTheMan1101 and Vexify for helping me out get this review done a little bit faster. So here we go, man. Flashback Ndamukong Suh, 78 speed, 98 strength, 96 hit power, 98 power move, 94 pursuit, 93 block shed, 90 play rec, 85 tackle, and 90 excel. Now, when I first picked him up, I thought he was going to be an absolute beast on the field, man, left and right. Honestly, he did have his struggles, man, in places where I was hoping that he would not have his struggles. But anyways, man, enough talking. Let me show you what I saw. When I picked up Ndamukong Suh, I assumed he was going to be a beast on his own no matter what. But as you can see here, I use my D-line, which everyone knows by now. And if you're going to do that, trust me, he's definitely top 5. As you can see here, I'm making tackles for losses. He's just pushing guys out of the way like it's nothing. Easy. It did not matter who the offensive lineman was. If you're going to use him, look, he just smacks him out of the way and then just gets the tackle for the loss. And it's just effortless, man. And I know he only has like an 85 or an 86 tackle, but honestly, I did not see it, man. He was making tackles left and right. He did get one or two, tackles get away from him, but that's, bound to happen. He did get like 30 tackles, and only 2 of them were broken, which is not bad to me. I mean, that's pretty damn good. You make 30 tackles, only 2 of them get away from you. That's very, very respectable. Now, here's the thing. I play against Mean Joe Green so many times. It seems like everyone I play now has Mean Joe Green, and that guy is a beast, man. He gets just incredible block sheds, whether it's the run game or the pass game. It did not matter. That guy's a beast, and I was hoping that Ndamukong Suh would play just like that, even though I never played with Mean Joe Green. So that was who I was gonna compare him to, and he did fairly well. But like I said, he only did fairly well if you were using him. But anyways, right now I'm going to show you some of the bad plays, which is what I saw most of. And when I say bad plays, I mean when he was on his own, like right here. I'm not going to use him. He gets double teamed and then thrown to the ground. That's what I saw the most, just getting thrown to the ground from double teams. Now, if you run a 3-4, you're going to face more of those double teams, obviously. If you run the 4-3, you'll see them a little less, not as much. But the thing is, if you run a 4-3, for some reason you're going to be going up against the left tackle more often. That's what I saw for the most part. You run a 3-4, you're going up against guards and centers. You run the 4-3, he's going to be facing left tackles and primarily left guards, not so much the centers. But as you can see here, look at that, just gets thrown to the ground and leaves that whole space exposed. Right here, knocked to the ground again, and I did not like seeing that over and over, man. That's 500,000 coins just laying on the ground, which sucks. But anyways, right here, one-on-one, did not get off the block, man. Just giving these guys way too much time, and I actually lost about 3 or 4 games because of Suh. And what I mean by that is I use my D-line so much, and I'm so used to getting quick pressure. But since for the purposes of the review, I had to let him do his own thing. And look at that. That guy had so much time. That I hated giving my opponent so much time to find wide open receivers. It was just it sucked. But anyways, look right there. He got thrown to the ground. I hated seeing this, even on the run plays. Right here, run play. He's going up against Greg Robinson in the 4-3, and Greg Robinson holds him up. Look at that. He never even put out a hand or an arm to grab Gurley, man. Just let him run right by him. I saw this over and over and over from almost every game. I hated seeing it. Right here, Greg Robinson holds him again. He does not disengage until it's too late. And it was just a really bad theme to see over and over. And this is the worst one. Look at that. Runs right by Suh. He was like inches away from him, man. Never even put out a hand. Now, also, I'm not trying to trash the card, believe me. I know that's how it might sound right now, because I can hear myself as well, and it does sound like I'm saying he's garbage. Trust me, he's not. I'm just saying that he's not as effective as I thought he would be. As you can see here, sometimes he will get off the blocks on his own without me having to use him. So I'm definitely saying that he's a beast if you're going to use him. If you're not going to use him, try to get the most out of him in the 4-3, because that's where he's going to be going one-on-one. If he gets double teamed, believe me, there's a very, very solid chance that he's going to get knocked down. Not all the time, but the majority of the time. So whether or not you pick him up, guys, it really depends on what kind of scheme you run. If you run a heavy 3-4, man, I don't recommend getting him right now. If you run a heavy 4-3, he could definitely do a much better job with you then. But honestly, guys, whether or not you pick up Ndamukong Suh on your team, it really depends on your scheme. Anyways, guys, that's going to be the end of this review. My final thoughts: do I think he's worth 500,000? Obviously, I do not feel he's worth that. I feel like maybe he's worth like 250 to 200. And yes, that's a huge dip in his price, but that's just honestly how I feel he played. There's absolutely no way I plan on keeping this guy on my team. I'm getting my coins back, or at least some of them, because I know that taxes is going to hit me hard. So, anyways, is he top 5? I would put him in the top 5 only by default because I have not played with that many defensive tackles. So yes, he's in the top 5, but if I played with other 5 defensive tackles like Mean Joe Green or any of his other defensive tackles, I'm not sure if I could have put him up there. He's only top 5 in my opinion if you're going to use him. If you're going to use him, absolutely top 5. But if you just let him do his own thing, I don't feel I would normally put him in the top 5. But that's just my opinion, guys. If you guys have played with Suh before, let me know how he played for you. If you do want to play with Suh no matter what, let me know how he plays for you. I'm hoping, believe me, I'm hoping he plays better for you, man. But just anyways, let me know how he plays for you if you pick him up. And my next review, guys, might not be out till Monday because tomorrow I'm not going to be home. So I will see y'all boys for the next review, which will be that Team of the Year Doug Martin. And until then, boys, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see y'all boys then. Peace.